widescreen.
Yeah, I quite like it.
I've never used it.
I think it's one of those things that's like it's like high hertz where you can never go back.
Oh
Obviously, I went
no.
back a little bit to 180 hertz instead of 240. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's like it was like immediately. I'm like, damn.
Have you?
I'm gonna have a widescreen now forever.
Oh no.
Because it's like it's so.
It fills up your
big.
peripheral.
Yeah, it's so everything's like so big and in your face.
I've had that issue now that I'm on 1440p. Anytime I go onto 1080p, I'm like, what the fuck are we playing at?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, because I was like,
I used it for so long.
I wanted a monitor upgrade, so I was just gonna get 1440p, 240 hertz. But then it's just like, but like very soon I won't even be able to run like most things at 240 hertz. Anyway, like in like 2 years in games probably with my tech, like,
Yeah.
pointless. So I was like, oh, maybe I could like sacrifice that, and I was like, 1440p from 1080p. Like I know it's a big upgrade, but like it's not like a wow. Like it's not like, ooh, wow, like, ooh, what an epic upgrade. It's like, oh well, I've just I've increased a little bit. It's not like something major to me. Like I've looked at I've looked at 1440p screens. It's nothing that I'm like, oh well, this is great.
Sure.
It's like, oh, this is better. It's like 1080p versus 720p. In fact, it's less of a difference to me. Like 720p to 1080p was amazing. I would say it's less than that. It's like diminishing returns to me. Yeah. So I wanted like something a bit better than 1440p, but I can't afford OLED.
Yeah, it's pricey.
It's
Hi, yeah.
I mean, it's pricey. If I get 550 quid or something for the cheapest. So if you want something good, you're paying like 750 or more.
I find it bonkers that it's even available. Like the tech is something that you can get on Amazon. It's not like something on.
I think it's bonkers because it's been out for ages.
Not in monitors. I feel like it's been in TVs for a long time, but I feel like gaming monitors. It's the last couple of years. It's just been at like CES tech demos.
Yeah, but it should have always been in gaming monitors because like the
response times are really good.
Yeah. It's better. It performs. You notice more of the benefits.
I think it's the case that we didn't have high refresh rates for a while, and gamers exclusively seem to care about refresh rate, like the common gamer.
Yeah.
So they just weren't making them. People didn't care. Hey, Kirby.
Yeah. That was like when we got the Alienware monitor, right? Like that was the benefit of that monitor was that
it was
like
a
high
shitty
refresh
TN
rate, but it was
panel.
also good colors for a TN panel.
Was it?
Yeah.
I remember having worse colors than
my
cheap side monitor. I had like an 80 quid.
For a TN panel for 240 hertz, like it was really good colors.
Okay.
You had to set it up.
Oh yeah, it took a while. He has like a profile
you
had to load.
go through it all.
Oh.
But no, that one had good colors, and that was like that's the reason I got that one. It's 240 hertz within budget, and the colors aren't like the BenQ that I had. The 144 hertz BenQ.
Yeah.
That everyone heard.
Yeah.
The XL24.
Was that the one with the wings on the side?
I don't have wings, no.
No. Might be an optional thing. I think I got that Alienware because it was the cheapest. 240 hertz.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was like the best colors.
Yeah, that's a nice bonus. I mean, I've still got it. I gave it to Chris. She has two of those monitors now. Which is bizarre. She has YouTube on one in 240 hertz, and then Overwatch in 60 hertz on the main one.
Yeah. That's how it goes. If she wants a third one, she could run that one at 30 hertz. 50 hertz or whatever.
You want to run it in more than 1 hertz? Greedy. Yeah, so is Silksong announced or what? I haven't followed it too much. I was looking at the news that they're charging for the tech demo. I don't know why people are surprised. They charged for 1-2 Switch full price. I'm fighting a monster, by the way. I don't know if you got the Link Party invite or Ray Dow. I'm not planning on getting a Switch 2 anytime soon, though.
He's getting a Switch 2 tomorrow.
Okay, one tomorrow, yeah.
He knows someone in Nintendo. His uncle works there.
I know John Nintendo. I can't justify the cost for me as someone who still owns stuff they need to do with the Switch 1. It feels like a poor use of money. I also don't use the Switch enough. Like, I don't even know if I got my value for money out of the Switch 1, really. Dude, the music's so fucking loud.
I think I got mine. But mine is it's just a Pokemon. What it does is it plays Pokemon. You put Pokemon in and it plays Pokemon.
Oh, I got killed. I forgot. Monsters can kill me now? What the fuck? I was at 50% health. I've died like 3 times in this game. I'm gonna lower the volume a bit.
1.4x damage. Like monsters deal that more damage times 1.4, and they have 1.4 times health.
Oh, like a mod.
And it feels more like a Monster Hunter game.
Wait, is that mod affecting my game?
No,
Okay.
no, I uninstalled it anyway. The director put out a letter saying that they've listened to, like, they're looking at feedback and stuff, and we're going to make some things a bit tougher.
It's too easy to stun lock monsters, I think.
Yeah.
And the almost guaranteed jump at the start. It's a bit nuts. You will try to sell yours and get one. Can't you do with the Switch 2? What do you mean? I just don't think I need it. I still need to finish Tears of the Kingdom and Scarlet and Violet and some other games I've got that I've just never played.
You're so responsible.
I don't know if I'm responsible, I spend my money in different places. I hate spending money, but there's certain things that in the last like year I've started to enjoy spending money on, if that makes sense. It used to be 0, but I've picked up like hobbies, I guess. There's something nice and gratifying about buying like a pot of paint or something versus buying like another fucking video game console. Like, how many games do I have on Steam I've not finished yet? I don't know.
I was looking at that with my account. I sent it to TK. So we were talking about how, the games for Switch 2 are going up in price as well. So
Yeah, like 70 euros, right?
75 quid or something.
Damn.
It's whatever to me, because games never went up in price with inflation.
I agree, and I was telling Blank about that the other stream. I do think it's nuts that these games cost like 100 million to produce and you can only buy them for like...
How's he up here? We can't get up there, can we?
I don't think so. Our dog can. It's crazy that you can buy it.
Oh, he broke it.
Multiple games. You'd think shit like the new Assassin's Creed games would cost like £100. I wish they would just make cheaper games. I don't need a 200 million fucking euro experience.
Considering how much these games cost to make as well.
Yeah.
They're hundreds of millions, or like not hundreds of millions yet, but they're
feel
gonna be
like-
up there soon.
Yeah. I think games like the live games and the MMOs that they're trying to branch into start to scratch that. Like the what was the Amazon MMO called again? New World? That cost a good chunk of change. I think all the new like CODs always cost like an incredible amount.
Yeah,
as well.
each one costs more than the last. They actually do cost ridiculous.
They
I imagine
have-
the new GTA is also going to be ridiculous.
It's probably going to make that money back in a week. It's just also
It's going to
insane.
make money, but it's still
Yeah.
going to. I imagine the budget's not soon.
But it's just insane how much money inflation has happened since globalization. Shit, like, oh yeah, we can just hit like 100 markets. Oh yeah, we just opened up the China market. That's like another 1.5 billion people we can sell this game to. Suddenly the budgets like go up by 10. Having them be able and available is enough for you. You're playing a cool indie puzzle game called Aranga. You don't move the character, you move the entire file horizontally or vertically.
This monster is actually strange.
It's alright, he's trying his
He's
best.
going back to where he was.
He's a confused little guy.
He went over here, landed on the dog there, and hit him, beat him up, and then decided, actually, I'll leave. Actually, I'll go back to where I was. And that fucking
So,
little monster just got hit by lightning.
I have a question though. The Switch 2 is not OLED, but they have an OLED Switch 1.
Yeah.
So a lot of games will actually be better on the Switch 1 OLED because they'll be like 60 FPS locked anyway. Like indie games, especially. If I'm playing Slay the Spire or Binding of Isaac
Yeah,
or
I mean,
whatever.
it depends on the battery and stuff as well. Like, I don't think
That's true.
the
That's
screen's
true.
like the thing. And I reckon a lot of the games won't 60 watts. Otherwise, it's pointless having a 120 Hz screen.
I mean, it'll be indie titles, right? I hope. It would be neat if for the emulated games, because they're doing GameCube emulation now, right? If for like N64 games, they would let those things run at a high, uncapped frame rate. They never would do that, but that would be sick.
Hit him again.
Imagine handheld Mario 64 at 120 FPS. That'd be kind of dope. I am excited for the GameCube emulator, actually. I've always been worried about, eventually my Wind Waker disc will just break. It's been in the process of shattering for 20 years. I've always wondered how I'm going to play it again, because I don't want to spend like 200 quid getting it on the second-hand market. Probably also in a semi-broken state. So it's nice that at least they are doing something on game preservation, even if it's on an online thing. And they're like upping the resolution and shit. I think it's part of just Nintendo Online as well, right? Like if you just do the normal subscription. You don't have to pay lots of money for the GameCube games, do you? I don't know how much the online subscription is. Yeah. Well, it might be fun to just pay for that for like a month. Play through a bunch of good games and then cancel it. I did that with Xbox Game Pass a couple times.
I can't believe they put Pokemon Colosseum in XD in there.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah, that's why I said I can't believe.
Oh, yeah. They had Stadium 1 and 2, right? On the N64 one?
Yeah, but they're like terrible.
Yeah, what? No. I fucking love Stadium 1, dude. I didn't have
like
to.
Silly, they're stupid.
I really like them.
The Colosseum is like an actual Pokemon game.
Yeah, but I didn't have
Stadium's
Colosseum when I
not
was a kid.
Pokemon game.
Stadium
No,
is a Pokemon game. You can literally play Pokemon Red and Blue in it.
Yeah, but it's not.
You can. It even has like a built-in speed up because even in fucking 1998, they knew people didn't want to grind through those animations. Very funny. Dude, the mini games were like sick. We didn't have Mario Party as kids. We had
Colosseum,
Pokemon
you've got
Stadium.
like a story and shit in.
Colosseum, you don't have rental Pokemon. You can't do fights unless you have a copy of Ruby and a
Okay.
Game Boy. That's an issue for me though. Like when TK's visited, we've been able to play on my copy of Stadium because you can just rent. But my copy of XD you can't. We just can't play it. There's no part of it we can play multiplayer. Which is bizarre to me. But you know, I would like to poke through the story of the base. I've heard pretty good things about them. There's a lot of GameCube games I missed out on, honestly. I only had like 8, maybe. I don't know. I'd like to play through like Luigi's Mansion and stuff if they release that. Oh, what got severed? Tail.
Why won't he go in the like he's in the trap and he's tranked and then he didn't get captured?
Is his
That was
health
a
not low?
slay. Is it a slay quest?
Slay, yeah. Oh, does it not let you cap it if it says
Apparently, I
slay?
guess it doesn't. So we can't. You can't fail these, but you can fail capture quests.
That's odd.
Why did they just make it so you can't fail capture quests?
I don't know, it seems like an oversight.
Well, like, because no, you would fail slay quests if you capture.
Yeah. Are there any new games that you particularly want on the Switch? I know you're talking about Legends Arceus maybe being potential.
Me?
Yeah,
Like, it's Pokemon console.
fair enough.
I don't play Switch games. Mario Kart, you know, is fine, but I still need to 100% Mario Kart on the Switch.
Yeah,
so,
I've not. I don't think I've even played all the tracks on that game yet.
me too. I think. I don't know.
I got
I
it
think I've
with my
played them all in
Switch.
like the low CCs.
Oh yeah.
But I've got like I'm working on 150 CC. Is the last thing I did.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
I think I've never played the DLC packs for that game either. I think they've released new tracks, right?
yeah,
Like the Game Boy
yeah,
Advance
I
ones.
think those came out. I haven't even. I think I've launched it since those.
I'll be honest, like single player Mario Kart is not that exciting.
I like racing games.
It just doesn't feel like. I don't know. Maybe I'm just never very good at it, but it just didn't feel like a. It felt like I'm playing a party game by myself, you know? Like you meant to be racing against other people and like throwing fucking blue shells at them.
I mean, yeah, that's one. Yeah, like that's one thing. But like, you don't want to go around your fucking friend's house and they haven't unlocked every character and they haven't unlocked every vehicle.
They
And that's
never
gonna
have.
happen somehow.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, I got a Bolt Gem. My second one. Dude, the gems are crazy common now.
Yeah, and you only really want like the crits.
Yeah. I guess Deltarune. Did they announce Deltarune? I played the first part of that when that came out.
4.
2's already been
Or
out,
3 and
right?
4.
For a while. Oh, they're just releasing 3 and 4 at the same time.
Don't know.
I wonder.
I saw it and I groaned. And
You-
TK did the same.
You don't like Toby Fox?
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Huh.
I don't get it.
It's just an RPG. It's just an
Apparently.
RPG. It's got very good music.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's free. Deltarune was free. So if you wanted to try it, you can just pick it up,
Yeah, but
download it.
I tried Undertale.
You didn't like Undertale?
No.
Oh.
No, and that game bugged out
Yeah?
and didn't close and just ran in the background. So I have 100
Oh,
hours
wow.
in Undertale.
Man, you must love that game.
And I played it for like 2 hours.
I like Undertale because I played it before it was
I got-
popular, and I didn't know that it was like a special game. I thought it was just some random shit Dashi J was playing on Steam, or someone on Seamen.
It's one of those things like visual novels that I just don't have the time for, which is replaying. Games that give me replayability, I don't care. Because I don't want to do the same stuff, like the same stuff in the story again, right? Undertale, like you've got multiple endings, so I don't want to do that.
I mean, yeah,
wanna do
I
it.
guess.
It's
I think
I'm playing the
I
same game a second time.
I only ever did one playthrough. I did like but like I ruined the playthrough for myself. I think because I killed the first enemy I came across because I was like, oh, it's a video game.
We didn't ruin an ending. You just got one of the endings.
Yeah, I got one of the
The
endings.
point is, you're going to get all the endings.
My issue was that I found out like at some point during my playthrough, oh, I can like save the enemies instead of like fighting them. So I did that for the entire rest of the playthrough. So I only killed like 1 or 2 NPCs. I got right to the end, and the fucking character was like, "Oh, you are a fucking murderer,"
Yeah, but
and I
yeah,
couldn't
mean,
I
that's
couldn't
like-
spare him. I had to kill him, and I was like, "Well, what the fuck? This isn't a choice-based RPG."
I guess that seems like obvious.
It's obvious
It's the same,
now
like-
because
it's like
people
the
know
same
what
with,
it
like,
is
the same with,
now.
like visual novels is that like you can do
Where's
something with a character, and you do like you say like one line wrong, one choice
Yeah.
wrong, and then you do all the other things correct, and it's going like the way that you think it would be going. And
Yeah,
then,
exactly.
Like you don't get it. It's just how they fucking do these things. It's so.
I found it a little
Annoying.
annoying. Yeah, and then I did another playthrough again like a couple of years later, and I was like, oh yeah, there's like a fight after this, and then it's otherwise the same. You do like a secret little dungeon, and that secret little dungeon's kind of cool, and then it's 90% the same game, I guess. But I like the characters, I like the writing, I like the silly Temmie drawings. That was nice. I've never done a genocide route because I like the characters. I didn't see the point of murdering all of them. It seems quite weird. Like, what if someone was like, "Oh, yeah, Pokemon's my favorite game," so I downloaded a mod that let me murder all the Pokemon. I'd be like, "What's wrong with you, buddy? Something you want to talk about?" Oh, I'm fighting New Udra. I don't know why it's showing me a new cutscene. I've already fought this monster. Oh, I keep forgetting to fucking eat, dude. Okay. My frame's just tanked fighting this dude. Why is this doing so much frame rate damage? Holy shit. I was dodging all his moves. I got hit once. It did like 90% of my health. I feel like maybe I need to work on better armor or something. Or at least a better frame rate. Damn.
I'm back.
Hello. I'm fighting a new Udra.
Okay.
He is causing me frame rate issues.
Yeah.
He's on
Well,
fire.
You're on fire.
No, the boss is on fire.
Oh, you need to find some of these camps. Set them up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you mean? You don't like where I
So
currently am?
you can like go to a camp and then walk outside of the camp and then you're at the monster.
I didn't have to walk far to get here, but is there like a closer one?
There's so many camps.
Oh. It's like a
There's
common
8
thing.
camps in the area. And you can set up, I mean at least, I don't know if there's like any more camps that I'm missing, but you can set up like 5 per area.
I'm about to be fucking
And
casted,
there's
dude.
generally 5 like safe ones.
Oh yeah.
Oh, don't be what's
I keep forgetting to add the mantle to my hotbar. It's very hard to position myself when my frames do drop to like 2.
Yeah.
You can have a skill-based slow game all you want, but when it's impossible to maneuver yourself.
I much prefer oh, I missed. I like the old games where you're playing a bullet hell. I think I had this with Jamestown. Playing a bullet hell and your laptop's so bad.
Oh,
You
it
get,
slows
like,
down when
10
there's more
FPS,
bullets.
But the game actually slows down and it makes it really easy. You complete it, you're like, damn, this game wasn't hard.
Toho actually has a stat to count that, and your thing is ignored on the high scores if the number's too high.
Yeah.
It's called like
makes
slow down
sense.
frames or something. So it's it's something they're like aware of. I actually really like on the NES, the original Zelda, there's a boss fight with like a couple of Dark Nuts. I say a boss fight, there's like 2 Dark Nuts in like a room. And I guess their AI is complicated enough that it slows the NES down, and there's no sound chip. It's all played on the CPU. So because of the enemies existing, the music slows down and it becomes like tense and scary. But it's completely by accident. I like that. I think it's kind of sick. I like that in Pokemon Blue as well. Like, there's only a couple of sounds channels, so when your Pokemon's like fucking low health and poisoned, the music's like cut in half just to freak you out. How did you feel about corporate joke day? Did you feel joked?
I think, what did I see? No, I didn't see any of it because I don't know. Generally, I'm like pretty good at like just avoiding things like spoilers and stuff. So I assume I've just got like a secret thing that I meant to avoid everything April Fools, or unless it was just like take like less corporate this time around. Maybe. But I didn't really see any of it until today.
Oh, good. Yeah, I haven't seen a ton either.
The touch grass game today. So
What did they do? Touch grass. I saw that in the corner. I thought it was like a virus. So I ignored it.
I clicked it because I thought it was a virus.
Oh. I didn't want to give OnePlus more of my data.
Yeah, but now they can see what I upgraded. And if I'm a Discord user that wants frivolous things, like making things look better, or I'm just a gamer that wants like gamer upgrades.
I mean, they can already
I'm
see.
a gamer that wants gamer upgrades.
They can see all the processes that are running on your PC. They've probably got a pretty good profile of you.
So now they can target things to sell to me on Discord that I'll actually like buy, and it'll be making me more of a gamer.
It might not be on Discord. It might be with their partners on other platforms like YouTube. So you might just get generally more targeted adverts, which doesn't have to be a bad thing. I hate it. I think it's horrid.
And I have all that privacy tracking shit, like privacy badger and whatnot.
Sure. I think there's a lot of these systems now that are barely ran by humans though, and they aren't thwarted by browser add-ons. Having an ad block helps a lot though.
Yeah. Well, I have
this muck is nice.
The one.
Oh, the Cloudflare thing.
Yeah.
Is that Cloudflare or Google?
Use Cloud.
Because it's very funny to route your shit through Google. Yeah, I'm really privacy focused. I use Chrome and the Google DNS servers. I use a popular VPN that a fucking podcaster recommended.
I was going back
based
to,
in the US.
I thought I'd resubscribe my Nord thing.
Yeah.
So it was like a crazy offer, and I was like, well, 2 years of like some more VPN would be okay.
Yeah.
And it, you know, it being like 3 years since I stopped like last used it.
Yeah.
I didn't remember why I stopped using it. It's like, oh yeah, I'll resub it. And then like I tried to play Apex, and then I realized, oh yeah, this is why, because Easy Anti-Cheat blocks VPNs.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't launch with a VPN running, and I was like, well, you know what, then actually, fuck you, NordVPN.
That sucks. But I guess it's also to stop you getting around IP bans.
Look at him snoozing when you get here.
Oh, is he in like a little oven?
He's a little snoozy.
That's kind of
And then
cute.
you stub his toe.
He's kind of cute.
Yeah, he's so if you get tempered one of these in the area, and then you hang around down here long enough for Elmer to go, oh, look at the top, are those eggs? Or something. And then you wait a certain amount of time to go to the season of plenty and come back. You will spawn some endemic life that a baby like Udra spawns.
That's really cute.
It's the one I'm missing because it's like penthouse.
I love that shit. They've really made like a fucking world here. Dude, that's like school ground advice.
Yeah, that's like the only endemic life I'm missing. Oh, and I need to catch spearfish thing.
Oh.
But those are easy. I just can't be arsed. But I've caught every single endemic life now, except the spawn.
Oh yeah. I think overall I've really enjoyed this game. Sometimes I buy like one of these games and it's like not remotely worth the money, but I feel like this has been really good fun.
Yeah.
It is just
It's
Worlds
got the
2.
same- It's got the same downfalls for me as Rise.
It's a bit easy.
I think World and Iceborne are like for that like balance of like old versus new. Monster Hunter World and Iceborne strike it a bit better for me.
Yeah. It's nice to have options though, right? Like you could just play any of these games, and now there's another one.
And then if what the director says is true, it applies to more monsters than the ones they simply listed. They make the injury, the wounds, not stunlock monsters. That will change my opinion on the game. Because
But that's a small
Like, I
thing,
re-
right? That's a mechanics thing. It's not like you hate the style of the game or the music or the characters or the
no,
controls.
no,
It's
and I like this game. I gave it a negative review again on Steam just
because
because
it runs poorly or
it runs bad, wounds are stupid. The gimmick is like as bad as Rise in terms of making the game trivial. And then like what was the other thing I said? Runs bad. Oh, NTX.
oh yeah.
Don't sell outfits.
No.
Is like why can I not play the game? Give me reasons to play the game. I don't care if it's like it kill one Raytheon to get an outfit, but you gotta kill it like 6 times. Okay. It's reason to kill 6 Raytheons. It isn't just to get a crown. Like
Oh, is there not much
Let me
reason in
play
this
the
game
game.
to farm once you've done the monster and gotten his weapon?
no, there's no reason.
Oh my god, that was awful. The loading times of like the game's running a lot worse this time. It's stuttering like a lot.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I wasn't experiencing this like immersion breaking stutter quite so much.
Wait, having back in. Sometimes works.
McNando. Did I try out the April Fool's stuff in Apex yet? I didn't, sorry. I'm back next week. Is it still around
I guess
then?
he's not in chat.
Probably not, this is on Steam.
Yeah, I didn't see what any of the April Fool's stuff is in Apex, but there wasn't like any rewards, so it wasn't.
Oh. I liked the one where you'd open a box and a Nessie would jump out. Or was that Halloween?
Probably both.
I don't remember. I felt like I had some fun April Fools, but I just don't remember what it was.
The Overwatch April Fool's looks good, and it gives you a free legendary skin. It turns Orisa into a duck. So I want to
Does
do
the
that.
duck have like 6 legs and move frighteningly?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
To be honest, it reminds me of like one of the toys in Toy Story.
Oh, in Toy Story 1, yeah.
yeah.
The spider head child thing.
Yeah, there's a
Freaky.
duck there somewhere.
This guy's got awesome armor. His shield is like a fucking brick wall from a castle. Is it a new monster? Or what? The Raytheon? I just saw a red foot. Oh no, this is not. This is bird. Oh! People are being stolen. What creature is this? Spider? Is this a new spider? Or is this one we'd already fought? I feel like we already fought this one.
This cutscene's so good.
It is really
You've
cool.
not paid attention to any of the story.
No, but I've been watching the cutscenes.
Yeah,
Except for the 2 I skipped, sorry.
you're looking for Gormagala.
Gormagala. Oh, they all got the frenzy virus.
Yeah.
I see that's why they call it frenzy, yeah.
Yeah, look at his fucking eyes. Like, this
Yeah.
seems so good.
This is really
I
cool.
was just, through this cutscene, I was just hitting F12 with, like, so many screenshots.
It's really cool. He just like ripped a chunk out. Oh, it's Gormagala!
He looks
There he
so
is.
good.
Hello, Gormagala.
So much better than Rise.
He wasn't in World, right?
He's from 4.
Yeah. Was he the 4 title monster? How awesome. This was Batman, or...?
What?
One of the monsters that we fought in Rise was like Batman. Hang on, has Gore Magala been showing up before? I feel like this is the first time I've seen him in this game. We've just seen Frenzy Virus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
But
can't
it's-
come from anything else.
It's not really explained what it is, right? Just that it's a thing he does. Or has.
Yeah, it like follows on apparently from 4. So
Dude, these people are so strong. Thanks, Blank. Ugh. Oh, we actually are just fighting Gore Magala. I thought this was like a teaser for later because he flew off. He's in the sky. This is problematic for my Hana gameplay. Although he is right next to a ledge. Foolish Gore Magala. Is this a ledge? I can't seem to jump off it actually. No, maybe not.
no damage.
Thank you,
When
Divine
we kill
Blessing.
him, I'll be able to post quests and you'll be able to join them. And
Oh,
then-
have we been finding him before, but like I wasn't able to join? Oh, my...
It's
A rank?
like he's like HR 30 for like normal thing to do. Whereas you've been over, but I'll do it. So,
Yeah.
which investigations?
Ah! No, it's the Monster Hunter Wilds Red Line of Doom. Happy Nintendo is the one taking the next big step into games becoming even more expensive.
Aren't they normally?
I feel like that was, that's always been the case, no? Like, shit never goes on sale.
I was saying, like, yeah, they never, their games are always like full price, nearly. Only
Which is
recently they've started doing sales.
good
more
for the
often,
second-hand
not for anything
market.
mainstream. And then, I swear, like, with the Switch, a lot of their games were...
They're really
More
expensive.
expensive.
That's why I didn't really buy anything on the Switch. In my
They were
eye,
normally like the budget games, because they were like a handheld device.
yeah, in my eyes the Switch was like indie games but for double the price of Steam. But I guess they had like real games on there that ran half as well as on Steam. 80 to 90 euro titles. I mean, this isn't new. Like, isn't shit like The Sims, if you want to play The Sims properly, or Civ, that shit ends up costing like 100 quid once you've bought the first couple title packs to make the game playable. But I guess it's becoming standardized for like a Mario Kart game to be like 100 euros. How much was Ultimate? That shit was like 10 euros more than everything else, right? And probably worth it. It was like the only good game on release for the Switch, I think. For the longest time, it felt like 60 was the cap. For me, I jumped straight from £30 console games to 60. So I felt like it was quite a big jump. Do you remember when I bought my Switch? I had to make like a donation goal on stream to get like Zelda, because I couldn't afford it as a student. That was a little while ago, right? The last
Crazy
2 or
how
3
time goes forwards.
Sorry?
It's crazy how time goes forwards.
Time does go forwards, but like... It's long enough ago that like I bought Zelda when I was a student and didn't have like 60 quid to spend on what would be one of my favorite games. On a console that wasn't terribly expensive, you know, it was like what, 250 pounds, 200 pounds? How much was the Switch? I just didn't have any income at all, I guess, outside of Twitch. But in my eyes, Zelda, like Breath of the Wild, still new. But I guess not. It's old games. It's like the new fancy Zelda where you can jump and shit. And there's no dungeons. Except there are. But there's no good dungeons. You're saying physical copies go for 90, no deluxe editions, nothing, just the game. Well, we're gonna see this a lot. A lot of big game titles are gonna die off, I think. I'm gonna die here. Oh no, I'm fine. I think Pete Donaldson maybe was talking about it. Maybe.
Pete Davidson.
Pete Donaldson, the Absolute Radio guy that has a podcast with Chris Broad. He has a gaming podcast with people in the industry, with BGC. And they seem to think that, like, at some point in the non-too-distant future, AAA titles will basically just be Call of Duty and sports games. And all of these sort of interim games that cost loads and loads and loads, but don't have, like, such a clear market, will just be gone. And we'll be back to indies making like the interesting, groundbreaking titles, and AAA making the sort of bread and butter stuff. So it'll be the case that, yeah, there'll be games that are 90 quid, but it'll be like the one yearly release from Microsoft. They're like main studio, or Activision, or whoever makes these big games now, I don't know. And then everything else will be indie titles or small AA studios. Which will be cheaper. Like, you can buy some fantastic indie games for 20 euros. You'll probably enjoy them a lot more than the AAA games. Bigger issue for you, Switch exclusive FromSoft title. There's a Switch exclusive FromSoft title?
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne's on the Switch?
So it's called something. It's got blood in the name, and it had very Bloodborne vibes.
Holy shit, that's awesome!
But it's an exclusive again, so it's like...
That's fucking funny.
There's a tail.
Oh yeah. That's awesome. Because Bloodborne's been in like rights hell for years, right? Like
Yeah,
it's been owned by lots of different people.
Like decided, well, we're not gonna do Bloodborne, but we'll do something like Bloodborne.
We'll do Victorian Dark Souls with Cthulhu. Maybe they'll... Is it like a little HR Geiger? Or what? Are they still doing like horror?
Vampires.
Vampire. There's not...
It's vampires.
Vampires. I guess they weren't really vampires in Bloodborne. They were like werewolves, maybe? It was mostly
Too many content.
it was what's his face? The guy that was horrifically racist in Cthulhu. Lovecraft. It was mostly Lovecraft stuff. Bloodborne. A lot of like body horror, gore, that kind of thing. They ran at a beautiful 20 FPS. Gore Magala.
What if I do it again? What if he's just not allowed to attack for 25 seconds? Kind of funny.
Don't worry, I hit him once with my hammer with a basic Y attack.
Now he's fallen over, so he just got stun locked for that time to get stun locked again.
So there's a monster in Repo that's just like a blind dude, and he falls down every fucking staircase. It's so funny. This is reminding me of that.
Did you get stun locked once more?
He does seem to be getting stun locked a lot, huh?
Yes, the wins.
But did our cat just get stolen? I heard a what? We know how exclusive FromSoft titles smile. I thought people really liked Bloodborne. It's just an issue that, like, it's all over the place, yeah. The overall appreciation for indie games is going to soar from this. Indie games have always been well received. Considering they have a millionth of the marketing budget, it's amazing that the common gamer even understands what an indie game is. If that... I don't know if that perspective helps. Like a COD game might have like tens of millions or if not more in marketing. Balatro has people telling everyone else it's good. You know? They might have spent a little bit on like some Google ads here or there, I don't know. I imagine it will just only go up there. It's just going to be a bit like the sort of mid-2000s, right? Loads of indie games were sort of kicking off then. Everyone was obsessed with the Xbox Marketplace or whatever it was called. Live Arcade. Yeah, boy. I seem to be getting killed. Thank you.
Yeah, can't do anything about it.
That's alright, I'm gonna put on my ghillie mantle. He won't know where I am.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I've been killed. He found me. I'll be honest, I kind of don't really care for most of these giant studio games. I don't like Assassin's Creed or FIFA or COD or even, you know, like Overwatch. I don't particularly like.
It's because you're fucking Nintendo build, I think.
I think I'm old Nintendo pilled because all the new Nintendo
Yeah,
titles
but
I
like-
bought, I haven't finished or I haven't enjoyed. I don't like Breath of the Wild. I don't even think beats any of the GameCube titles or the N64 titles. I think it's a really good game, but I'd rather play like Oot again. Hey Android, sorry. But I mean, I think Nintendo is that. Yeah, I mean they are an enormous fucking company. But I do feel like they still make video games with like interest and innovation. They make a lot of copy and paste like shit, obviously. But I would trust them more to come out with something interesting. This is the wrong fuck. Oh no, it's the right monster. Oh, hang on, I can't carve that monster. It took me to the wrong place. I should
The monster
manually
you've
go.
been fighting.
Yeah, no, I let my dude manually also take me there.
Yeah,
but
well,
it took me
it
to the
also
wrong
took
bit.
you to a different monster because I killed your monster.
Yeah, that's alright. Gormagala was like this way, right?
He's up the top.
Up the top. I have to work out how to get up there.
Luckily, there's also a camp up here on one of the islands, so I recommend when you get up here is you find one of the floaty islands to get to using the map. You're around the corner, aren't you?
I think so. I was just pinning it as a waypoint.
So yeah, once you come up here,
There's a camp.
go over to the left and just pick up that camp, and then come back to Carbon.
Pick up
That's
the
the
camp.
first step.
Well, I can carve them quickly. The camp's
Also,
just...
don't forget to get the camp.
Yeah, no, I won't forget the camp. The new Discord Zoom feature for Switch 2 was definitely a choice. The new Discord Zoom feature? The voice chat? Did the Switch 1 not have that? Or was it like a separate phone app?
It's a phone up, I thought.
It was a phone app you had to pay for? Or something? There was something weird about it, I
I don't know.
remember.
It's a phone app. But I mean, the new stuff's good. Shame they have to pay for it, but with within expectations.
Yeah. Where is this camp? I'm having a look
Pay for
around.
multiplayer anyway, so it's not like them charging multiplayer for the voices. You would use it for anything else.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. I like it.
Indies popping off here is pretty normal, but you think everyone's going to be scrounging when $90 price is the standard? I think games are going to... they already are, but I think they're going to continue to be a luxury. I think the average person isn't expecting to buy 10 AAA titles every month.
Games are so much cheaper with the money that we earn than in the past.
That's true. I mean, if you're thinking about, like...
Comparing
The
it to
past?
God of War in the past,
Yeah, that's true.
that was a significant amount of money coming in. Whereas now it's a lot less of the money coming in.
Where is this camp, sorry? Oh, is it the Area 6 North campsite?
It's just like the floaty
The
island.
one near
like,
you. Floaty Island?
Like you were up there, you saw the path to it.
I didn't
It's on
see
the
a
map,
floaty island.
and then it will like you go there and it'll go, oh, you can build a camp here. Chat can say if you actually walked through it or not.
Chat, can you help me find the floaty island that he's
It
talking
was
about?
right next to. Well, there's 2 ways off that place, or 3 ways, I guess. You jump.
Okay. So there's a place all the way down. I'm guessing I don't want that.
No,
Is
go back up.
Yeah, I am up, but there's an option to jump down. There's a floaty
Yeah, go
rock
jump
over
down.
here with some blue
Look
flowers.
at your map, and then look at the coloured in part of the map. It's on the same level. And just go to it.
Where the quattreflies are. Maybe it's these. You're not sure it was from the direct, but you might as well just get Discord at that point. Unless you're a grandma who doesn't understand the internet. I thought,
It's something that's self-contained, so it's actually
it's just on
better.
the Switch. Yeah, you don't have to like have 2 things open at once. I found it. I can't believe I defeated the monkey too. I'm really impressive at this game.
Stupid monkey. With frenzy virus.
Why
and
am I
HP.
not allowed to put the camp down? I just discovered it, but the cutscene with the monkey cancelled it. Oh, is it because I'm in a quest?
Just put camps down when you go to base. Like,
Yeah,
the camp tool is weird. I haven't used it because I removed it off my part. But you just do it when you go to base, because then you can remove your other camps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I've only
when you
used the
need
tool.
space, when you need space, you get rid of the camps that are dangerous or in not great places.
Oh, you have a limit of how
Put
many you
them
can
in
have
the
up.
ones that are placed, yeah.
Right now you might not
You're
get
not
more.
at your limit, but the limit I think might go up with the more camps that you find, so it's worth running around the areas and finding every camp. But you'll get them from me just posting quests in each area, because you'll see that there's different camps. And you can just pick a different one that you haven't been to,
Yeah.
bam, you've discovered it. And you'll be able to rebuild it yourself.
That's funny. You found it funny that they showed 2 seconds of Silk Song and the chat went viral.
What's Silk Song?
It was originally going to be a like a DLC for Hollow Knight, but it ended up becoming so large in scope that they've made it into a separate game, and they announced it like fucking 7 years ago. They've been working on it non-stop apparently. Because Hollow Knight
Like the
1
Witch
took...
game.
Sorry?
Like the Witch game that we looked at in the last direct thing.
That it was
Looked
a
pretty.
pretty game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one did look nice. It's
That was a Chucklefish game.
Team
It was announced,
Cherry.
like, from Starbound times.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, Team Cherry is like, I think originally it was like 2 fucking Australian guys making Hollow Knight. I think originally it was pixel art, and then at some point they decided they were going to hand draw the entire game. And that shit just took a long time because it was 2 of them. Like every sprite, every animation, every piece of level, all the music and everything. I'm sure eventually they got people to help, but like, they set themselves an enormous goal because they found a vibe they liked, I guess. And people do like the Hollow Knight vibe, but they fucked themselves a bit. You can't really automate that kind of thing. It's a lot of work. So I guess Silk Song is just like Hollow Knight 2, but you play as like the lady. There's like a ladybug. Not like a ladybird, but like a female knight in that game. You fight her a few times. She goes like, Shah!
I just can't get over how my game's not loading textures.
Can't get over how my game's vibrating when it's looking at this man. The Switch might be cheaper for me than for you. Still costs money, dude. I've got a Switch 1. I have Switch 1 games to play. I have PC games to play. I have fucking GameCube games I wanted to stream. I wanted to stream
So
Shadow the
responsible.
Hedgehog. I don't know if I'm responsible.
You're responsible.
Well, I also have sunk cost fallacy for all this shit
You
I've
don't-
already
you don't
spent
look at
money on.
things And you're like, oh, new, shiny, cool.
I have new shiny things. The Switch is new enough. This shit,
It's not.
I bought Scarlet and Violet
Switch
like
is
half
ancient.
a year ago. Tears of the Kingdom's like 1 year old. This is new.
The Switch is ancient.
No. I like that in the trailer they didn't announce what was in the joysticks. They just said slightly bigger. They didn't say
It's
like,
like-
Hall effect. We fixed the
You can
drift,
also
guys.
just be like, oh, I got so many PC games to play, such as, let me find some absolute bangers that I haven't played. They're in my library that I could play.
What am I doing? Oh, investigate regions. Okay, fine. You're saying
See,
it's like
I haven't played Kung Fu Strike: The Warrior's Rise.
I haven't finished like
I've gotta get around to
Sekiro.
it.
Oh yeah.
Rock
Orange
of
Man.
Ages.
Rock of Ages. Oh, Rock of Ages
Like
looks
6
really
minutes of
cool.
it.
I remember watching Northern Lion playing that. It was really funny. Like co-op game. It had a really cool art style. Orange Man tariffs. Has he announced his tariffs yet, or is that tomorrow?
Tariffs there tonight, 10 your time.
Oh, in like 45 minutes. Thoughts on the wireless GameCube controller that lets you play a handful of old games? Awesome. I love that they've continued making the GameCube controller. I love the GameCube controller. It's going to be like an online exclusive though. Like if I were to buy anything, I'd probably buy that and not the not
try
not the new
Wizardry
Switch.
8.
Wizardry 8.
I don't even know what this is. I have like so many Humble Bundle games, right? That's like,
Oh, humble dude! I've got all the Sam and Max games. I'm never
if
going
I
to
have
play
to go
them.
through the backlog, there's nothing good in there. There's no secret hidden gems. It's just all like garbage. And that's what when Scarlet and Violet is.
At what point should I try and make an upgraded Archean hammer?
when
Can I
you get
make tier
rare
8 yet?
stuff.
Or am I only on tier 6 still? I'm still only on tier 6 stuff. Perhaps it is it. I mean, it's not like we're killing stuff so quickly. I feel like armor at this point matters more than the weapon. China, Japan, and Korea are going to deploy tariffs on you collectively. It's dandy that you're in that position. That sucks, doesn't it? It all sucks. But on the bright side,
Mr. Brightside.
on the bright side,
On the bright side, a new world order will descend.
well, on the bright side, Brexit doesn't look so
Surely.
bad. I've heard that thrown around. It was bad, but it's not quite so globally catastrophic as we felt it was.
To be honest,
I don't think the
It's
UK
so
is
funny
actually that
seeing it's like
important.
seeing the benefit, like the benefit of Brexit in my mind as like a non-enjoyer Brexit.
Yeah. Was there a
It's always
benefit?
been that when the world goes to a bit keeps carrying on being a bit more shit, you get more of like a migration crisis going on and stuff.
Yeah.
Isolationism is bad
Yeah, that's
because you
the
can
thing.
pick your sides.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to pick your sides.
I mean, it's essentially what
It's
the
a lot
US are doing,
easier for
right?
us to pick US.
Yes,
as our
that's
side
true. If the world goes
than
to
it is
hell,
for the EU.
we'll be against each other.
Because like if he does decide, actually, you know what, I'm gonna invade Greenland and take it, and the EU is like, oh, we don't like that, and they do have to make a stand. If Denmark makes a stand, they kind of have to follow, and
Yeah, it's the whole union thing.
they can't just like go, oh, sorry, Denmark, good luck.
Yeah, Denmark's quite an important player.
Whereas we can pick,
That's true.
or we can be neutral.
You could be
Again.
neutral.
It's another benefit.
Well, we'll see what happens.
So
For now, I'll
if
continue
one
to
was going
complain
approach,
about
yeah,
costs.
Brexit's not too bad.
That's true.
And the costs of Brexit have been bad, but the costs have also been getting worse in Europe. So it's not.
Yeah, it's not
as
just
bad.
the UK. Yeah, and well, it's also a lot of things are still
Food
cheaper in
quality
the
is still
UK.
bad. Quality
Yeah.
of food's still gone down. But
Curious. You're not about to tell me that you voted differently to what you've been telling me all these years, are you? You haven't got like a secret secret to tell.
a secret to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I voted for
You hate-
Rishi non-stop, and then I voted for Brexit.
No! It's corn dog all over again. We have people saying make Greenland green again. Wait, the people in the US or Greenlandish, Greenlanders? What are they collectively known as? In the US? Do they think that you can just fucking take over a country?
I'm not allowed to
That's-
depart.
You're not really meant to do that anymore. I thought we'd gotten over that shit.
What, taking countries?
Yeah, I mean, I know they're still trying to
Yeah,
do it
you're
and
like-
shit, but I thought
Yeah, I mean, it's like constantly being done.
I thought we'd like kind of gone over that and we were like meant to be like nice to each other and shit.
No, I don't think so.
Shit. Well, while we're at it, could we just
Name one major world power that hasn't tried to like keep hold or take over a country recently in the last 10 years.
I can't because I live in a country that's current.
Germany.
I
That's
can't-
the only one probably.
Yeah, they're quite against that.
They're not allowed.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. The UK was fucking hyper colonial, but also the Netherlands is hyper colonial. So I've gone from one hell to another. Why am I British? That's a question I need to ask myself a lot. Maybe this is why they don't allow dual citizenship in the
British?
Netherlands. Don't tell them that I've been learning hiragana instead of Dutch, by the way. Lure a monster to Werner. What monster?
Wonder if I change my monitor settings in this game, it'll look better.
No, don't take me to him. Take me to the monster.
Run away! Stop attacking me, monster!
Britain is going downhill when the price of the meal deal is going up. How much is like a WH Smith or a Waitrose, Tesco's, Sainsbury's,
Massive
whatever?
inflation.
I still remember them being really fucking good deal.
They're still sold at loss.
Well, because there's a good chance you'll buy the shit at the supermarket or you'll come back constantly. You'll develop like a positive thought with that supermarket. I used to really like the meal deal from Tesco's, the feta one. They do something acidic with it. I don't know what, but it's really nice. It's probably just lemon.
It's interesting
Barry Meadows.
how in Monitor has like
Also, they're sold at a loss. I thought they were just sold with very little margin.
it's sort of lost.
It makes a lot of sense. Shit's expensive.
They lost leaders.
Possibly, yeah. Well, it's the same. I don't know if it is the same, but like, it's like how a lot of supermarkets used to do free coffee to just get you in.
Yeah.
Or they'd sell shit like milk really cheap, like the basics. You'd be like, oh yeah, I'll just go pick up a pint of milk.
Yeah. Costco chickens.
Oh, okay, yeah, Costco's full of that shit.
Street
Right?
chickens and like the hot dog and stuff. Like it's all stuff to like make you go in, make you feel like you're getting value.
So you can
But
feel like you
you're
can spend a
gonna-
little bit
you're
more as
gonna
a treat.
Yeah.
Yeah. That works really well, and I like it as a consumer. Of all the psychological impacts, knowing that sometimes they just take an L, I'm happy with that shit.
I make so much fucking more money.
Yeah, sure. But it somehow it feels not so bad when you feel like you're getting something out of it, even though ultimately someone sat in a lab and designed this shit to abuse your brain. It still feels better. Premium ones are £7. The premium meal deal? What's premium? You get like a fucking champagne?
What is premium? Who does that?
£7. It's a premium when you get like fucking a
Is
bag
this
of
like
crisps and a
Costco
fruit.
meal deal?
No, they said it's Tesco's.
What the fuck?
Do you get like a pizza or
They do
something?
nice, they
Like
do
a
like
fresh
fancier
piece.
sandwiches, I guess.
That would be nice. I always used to get the
fancy
little pot.
sandwiches are okay. I know
with,
that sounds
pasta.
weird. So you can get a Marks and Sparks, like drink and a sandwich for cheaper, and a snack, I think.
Chris lost her mind when she found out that M&S sold food at the end of the day for like 20p. Because they don't do that in the Netherlands, they just bin it. It's a fucking socialist nightmare here. Old food
it's
just
where
gets
I go in after work to grab some like a sandwich or something for.
I made excellent use of that shit. I told you before, right, when I was a student, I didn't know which supermarkets did which things the cheapest, so I'd go to like 4 supermarkets to just save like £5 over my shop. I was into all that.
It's too much for me.
I
think it's
I was very
like that, 'cause,
frugal.
like, I don't like the idea of that. Like, that would stress me the fuck out to go to all those shops, and I'm investing in my mind by like not doing that. Right? Like, the more money that I pay for the convenience, like that's just their fee. It's just convenience fee.
I think I remember when I was
I
a
wouldn't do all that frugal nonsense.
when I was a student, I would walk for like an hour from Oxford City Centre, maybe an hour and a half. I don't remember how long it was. Instead of paying £1 for the bus. So I was like, oh, it's free to walk. And I would like load my backpack with so much heavy shit. I'd be carrying like 2 supermarket bags in each hand. Or 3. Like loaded up with like pints of juice and milk and tins of stuff, because tins were cheap. I'd just walk with that shit and my feet would be impacted. It'd feel great when I got back there. That might have been more of a problem though. It probably, if I really cared, I probably should have just gotten a part-time job.
I think so.
My idiocy was like, oh, I'm streaming, that's my part-time job. But my streaming was not making more than like a couple of days worth of being in a supermarket.
Yeah. Especially you could have like found a waitress in Oxford that would take you in because you've got waitress experience. You were
Yeah,
part
I was a
of the
partner.
family.
Yeah. There was one. There was one within a walk of my house. I was frugal, not smart, alright? Let's think about this for a minute.
I mean, again, it could have just been an investment in your mental health. You're saving your money somewhere.
I don't know, my mental health was at its lowest, probably.
You're
I used to spend all my money on alcohol and drink constantly. I used to carry that enormous crate of like 40 Guinnesses or whatever.
as well.
Go through that shit for like a week. I miss that sometimes. The freedom of being a student and just knowing that like you can just decide to take a day off and just sit at home and go through like 20 Guinnesses and watch through all of Neon Genesis Evangelion. Can't do that shit anymore. Although I don't know if I'd lose my job or if they'd like sign me up for like therapy.
I looked up capturing versus carving, by the way. So carving's only better if you have like a meal thing that lets you have like the Carver Pro thing.
Oh
that
yeah,
gives you that extra
I
carb.
heard that. Like for general hunts as well, it's the same
if you're-
usually.
But it gives you, so when those materials that come up on the right hand side when the quest finishes,
Yeah.
they're actually carved. They're carved materials, so there's no like capture materials and carved materials.
I like
they're all
that.
just like normal materials and carved, but you just get the carved ones regardless.
I'd find it annoying when
So-
you hunted a monster 20 times, you had a million of all its parts, but you were missing one part because you just always
Yeah.
capped it. We always did that.
So the only thing that matters is Capture Pro and Carver Pro. But I think right now my meal has Capture Pro and Carver Pro. So I really,
Is Carver a kind of champagne? Or a wine? It's like a
something
fancy
grapes.
something with grapes. It's like a
Surely.
fancy drink.
I don't know. I don't drink wine.
Fair enough. I don't drink wine really. I use it a lot for cooking. I say a lot. I don't use it a lot for cooking, but if I'm buying wine, it's usually for cooking. A couple of
Let's
times a
kill
year, maybe.
some Gormagalas.
Yo, let's go. Ba, 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 ba. Do you want me to post one, or have you got one?
No, I got them. I got them.
I got you, fam. Depressing now that grocery 15 items are like 40. Yeah, the supermarket's going up so much over COVID and post-COVID, and then just staying there is fucking disgusting. It's one of the worst things that we've had happen
You
since.
can pick a random camp and then that you don't have, and then just go there.
Oh yeah. How does it work? Depart now. Burning a hole in your wallet sometimes. It's horrible. It's utterly horrible how bad it's gone. And some things are still cheap enough, but it's not okay when it's like, oh yeah, oats are still cheap. Great. That's good. I miss being able to get like
Olive
a...
oil's gone down 40%.
Your olive oil's gone down? Ours is like shot
Yeah.
up. I haven't checked in like the last week.
It should have gone down.
I'll have a look because I'd stopped buying it.
It's all coming out of like the harvest is better, so it should be down.
Thank God. I really like olive oil for cooking, but it's starting becoming like 15 to 20 euros for like maybe 250 to 500 ml bottle, and I can't justify that. I remember when sunflower oil was really expensive as well. I think that was maybe at the start of the Ukraine war. Sunflower oil had gone from like
Yeah.
the cheapest thing in the supermarket to like a tenner for half a litre or something. But that came down. It's just cheap again. But yeah, no, I'll check the olive oil because I bought like a tiny bottle at like some huge markup, and I've just been using it only as a finisher for like a couple of weeks. I miss just using it for like stir fries and shit, even though the Mediterraneans will kill me for doing that because I'll destroy all the compounds.
Yeah, I mean, would you not like use like other oils that are better anyway for stir fries? Because
Well, I say stir fries. It's not what you always say stir fries, it being like a million degrees wok. I just mean when I cook something in a frying pan with
like
oil.
better things with flavor, right? Like sesame oil or just like just a peanut oil.
I personally just love olive oil for everything. I will use it on anything I can. I like it a lot. And also,
Oils are so important to cooking.
yeah.
It really affects stuff.
Well,
I would use either sesame oil or peanut for stir fry.
sesame oil is expensive though.
Yeah, but it tastes like
It's really good. I'll use that as a finisher as well, sesame oil.
yeah, definitely using it as a finisher.
We've actually just run out. It sucks. It just means stuff's going to be a bit
expensive,
worse.
isn't it? Like it's pretty cheap at like the Asian supermarkets, no?
It's cheap, but you get like what, like 150 milliliter bottle or something. It's not
No, you get more at the Asian supermarket.
not here. I mean, yeah, actually, maybe it's more like 250, but it's not like the same size bottle you get olive oil in, right? I'll always consider it a bit of a luxury, even though it's not really. But like so much food is just soy sauce, sesame oil, maybe a bit of mirin, you know,
Yeah.
a bit of sugar. It's the basis of a lot. You've read that seed oils have been causing an increase in colon cancer. Yeah? Where have you been reading that? It's possible. But I've also just particularly noticed I like grilling vegetables a lot with a shit ton of olive oil, and I've just not been doing that as much lately. I love having like roasted peppers and sweet potatoes and courgettes and aubergines and shit, just dousing it in olive oil. I just haven't been able to do that lately.
I mean, I just put like olive oil and stuff on everything now, just to get more protein and calories.
Hell yeah. How have arm exercises been going?
So physio yesterday said that I'm in a really good place.
Yeah.
I'm better than most people, and nearly 3 weeks off surgery.
That's really good.
So that's good.
Reassuring, right?
It's just like the amount of movement I have is not much, but I mean, yeah, it's reassuring. I would just want more. I just want more.
I look forward to you doing better so you can play Apex every day. I had a comment saying, "How do you play a lot of Apex?" And I said, "I wish I could play more." I do like.
Yeah, me too.
I do like it a lot.
Because I just can't like when I was trying earlier, I try and like hit super wide. I just like it's so
Yeah,
hard because it just like like that movement and that sudden movement and the timing of it like it's too much for the like pay wise. It's just, it's just like it's just frustrating.
I could imagine. You know normally you can do it as well.
Yeah.
But you're being physically held back. Oh shit!
Oh well.
That's awesome. Where's he gone?
I stunlocked him so bad he fell through the map, I guess.
Dude, what if this was actually just like a fucking just a hole through the earth? Just go straight into like space.
Pretty good.
Unintended.
There's also a giant figure loss. If you stand in or heal for ages. And... Oh, speeders. Spoilers.
No little spiders, this is a bad place to be.
It's a great place to be.
A lot of people are lacking in regular fiber. How could that be? Don't people eat like a lot of fucking... Isn't bread like...
People eat so many burgers and stuff, like how can they be lacking in fiber?
I thought fiber was one of those things that people just get like a shit ton of, right?
No.
You eat like one apple or like...
Fiber's like constantly the one thing that people don't have.
Really?
Yeah, you're a vegetarian.
Yes.
Yeah, you eat vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people don't eat vegetables. Fiber's in vegetables.
Yeah. But you don't need much. You eat like what,
No,
like 5 a day?
You don't need much, no.
I'm gonna be horrified to find out like a normal diet, right? Or at least like an average diet.
Potato, meat, and then half a carrot.
Hey! That's green. Technically, a bit of it's green at least. Used to be purple actually.
Maybe a spoonful of peas if you're feeling really.
But they'll be like buttery mint peas, right?
Well, I mean, that doesn't really affect anything, but that's like
The flavour.
Vegetables.
Yeah.
Nobody is getting up to like 5 a day. But it's like commonly eating. We do at home because we're educated.
I guess. But it's also like a lot cheaper to usually just eat shit out of like the freezer section vegetables, right? Isn't it really expensive to eat meat every meal?
Like frozen vegetables because they've had school dinner vegetables.
Yeah, and they're probably much healthier as kids.
Probably why. But like they've had those, and that's like, oh, they've been prepared, they're awful. Whereas frozen vegetables aren't that bad. Right?
No, they're like a really cheap and easy way to make yourself a little healthier.
There's some things that are like terrible. Like frozen green beans, they're terrible.
Frozen green?
Those, but like carrots and stuff, it's like fine.
Shit like cauliflower is really good frozen, I found. And the little blocks of spinach, you can just chuck that in whatever and it
Yeah,
just
I
melts
always,
away.
I always
That's
do
easy.
frozen. Like I always.
I like
do
frozen
frozen
peas. I'm a big frozen pea guy.
Frozen spinach or spinach like always just tastes kind of like unless you're cooking it properly, it always tastes bad.
I like it.
And frozen spinach can't taste any worse.
I like spinach because I feel like I'm fucking having a red potion. Like my brain seems to think that it's like the healthiest thing on the planet. So if I just dump spinach in what I'm eating, it makes me feel
You can't
better.
send traps.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're welcome. Frozen veggies have nutrients. They're a bit reduced opposed to
Half
fresh.
the tail.
Depends how they're frozen. There's plenty of fresh stuff which was actually
Half the
frozen until like yesterday. Oh, here it is.
Half the tail.
Yeah, I found it. I found it. It's not uncommon in a lot of supermarkets to have the fresh stuff frozen, but then thawed. So a lot of the frozen stuff will be the same, if not better. I know at least with a lot of fish and stuff, if it's flash frozen on site on the water, and then that's how you get it, it will be better quality than the stuff that's thawed and put in front of a counter to fall apart. Oh, handicraft jewel, free. Nice.
It's probably pretty good. Maybe.
I think so. My hammer loses sharpness a bit quick, so should be a good DPS. I finally got dragon boots, Tomu, and then I killed like 70 fucking tormented demons without being on my Slayer task. I'm now dry on my first Zenite. Not by much, but like 100 dry. I seem to be getting 2 monkey tails. They're 1 in 1500 or something, and then like something to make a small ballista. Not 1 Zenite yet. Can't complain.
Let's kill a Gormagala.
Dude, Gormagala? Is it just give you a
Gormagala.
lot of HR, or do you trying to get the armor, or do you like the
I
fight?
mean, you need items. You need HR. Then you need gems.
Alright.
Uh,
Is Gormagala something that you farmed a lot, or...
I haven't, no.
Oh, you just want
That's
to.
why I need to kill him.
Fair enough. He's roasted parsnips and carrots. I've never liked parsnips that much, but maybe that's my mum's fault.
You gotta like honey.
I like honey a lot. My mum doesn't. My mum just roasts
You honey
them.
roasted pasta.
No, she just roasts them under the hot.
You gotta put the honey on them.
To me, parsnips are like the bait food because I see parsnips and potatoes and I take a bite and I'm like so excited to have a roast potato, the best food. It's a fucking parsnip and I'm like, shit me, this is not what I wanted. It's like a mimic, right? I feel like parsnips are a mimic.
Parsnips are so good, and then they're just so good.
I should
Without
try them
honey,
again as an
I
adult.
can
Then.
understand that you might not like them, but I like them even without honey.
I've not cooked them as an adult, so my current opinion is based on when I was maybe like 12 and my mum was cooking them at Christmas. So I wouldn't take it. I'll take it with a pinch of salt.
My little sister really doesn't like parsnips, but she had a phase where she really liked vegetable soup.
Yeah, I had
My
a soup
dad
phase.
My dad made parsnip soup.
Oh,
So
cute.
left it in pot, and we said it was vegetable soup, and she really liked it.
Wow, this is yummy.
That was when I learned children are stupid.
Yeah, you can just hide food. That's like a really common parenting thing, right? You have to hide
When we-
food in creative
when we
ways.
said it was parsnips, and then she was like, no, I don't like this.
Yeah.
And now we retell this story. She's like, yeah, you guys are mean. Yeah. I guess.
I remember being pissed when my mum stopped buying whole fat milk and switched to semi-skimmed and skimmed. And they'd lie at me and say like, oh no, we've just put the whole fat in the semi-skimmed, and I'd be like,
It's very yucky.
I'd be like, no, you haven't. Well, I was like a small kid. I used to have that every day with my Special K, right?
Yeah, I remember we also would do like whole fat for ages. As we were younger, and then
You're meant to switch to it when you're a bit older, yeah. But I wish they just told me that.
We went to semi-skimmed and it was like, oh, I can drink this thing. This is nice. And then skimmed is awful.
Skimmed is fucking revolting.
Skimmed should prepare themselves, I think.
I remember my mum stopped buying salted butter, but this was after I'd left the house. So I went at Christmas, I went to have a nice crumpet, buttered it, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Why does the butter taste weird? Unsalted. But I actually kind of liked it. I don't know why, but it like grew on me, weirdly. It grew on me. So now sometimes I'll have unsalted butter and it'll be like nostalgic for that one Christmas I went back. And I was horrified. The brain's strange. You like skimmed. Monus, it's okay to be wrong sometimes.
That's us.
Skimmed milk is what like a granny will put in her tea before putting 5 sugars in and saying that she's healthy. And then that'll be her 5th of the same tea in the day. She'll have a few bickies with it.
It's funny you say that because Moonus puts it with the glass of water that he puts 10 spoonfuls of sugar into. My milky sugary drink.
I don't get why I'm always buzzed, have headaches, dehydrated, need to pee, need to poo. I'm like high on sugar and getting fat. All I'm having is a few teas every day. And a few bickies on the side.
Oh, it's the bickies again.
A couple of bickies. You're eating eggy
ramen.
ramen.
When I go back to work, I can't just like grab biscuits and just eat them throughout the day.
You can ask someone to feed you, maybe.
No, I just have a pocket full of biscuits.
Oh, you have the pocket
Actually,
biscuits
I won't
too.
because it'll be too warm to wear a coat. I'll have no biscuit pocket.
It's like 20 this week, isn't it? Or next week. The summer's showing up.
It hasn't rained
This is a
in like 2 weeks.
Oh, we've had a lot of rain already. It'll be
Nice
nice when it
variety.
happens.
We've had unseasonably warm weather, yet it still goes down to 0 degrees at night.
Yeah, but yeah, the Land Rover's a really nice car though, you know? Everyone should have one. Everyone. You'd love to eat more fruit and veg into your body, didn't violently reject them because of sensory issues. You usually consume them if they're in a medical form like juice or compote and other things. That's fair, but that's a medical condition. I feel like a lot of people probably don't eat fruit and vegetables because they just think it's icky. They just want to have a nice chunk of cow. Proper British grub, you know? Even though proper British grub is usually really good.
I love when I get my chunk of cow between my 2 bread buns.
People love chunk of cow, dude.
Especially with my cow product as well, slapped on top of the chunk of cow.
Yeah.
What is this dog?
You made guac a couple of days ago. Do you want any? A couple of days ago? That shit have lime juice in it? And maybe it's like American ingredients. Maybe those things have like special preservatives to keep them going. You have like waxed limes, right? And like, do you have waxed apples as well? Like you can't eat the skins on some apples because they have like the...
But
Oh yeah,
you
you can
get like extra wax. I mean, we have waxed apples. Like everyone has waxed apples. They just
Yeah.
have like theirs is like the Americans is just a bit more.
Fair enough.
It's a bit more. And they use the wax that they use. I think is a different chemical structure to the wax that we
Oh, I'm dead.
Europe use. The beds.
Yeah, sorry.
This is not good for our tempered Gormagalas in the future.
Well, if I get better than like fucking tier 6 gear, maybe it'll help.
No, no,
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm using.
Your limes are made out of
I wish
vibranium.
it were 6.
Would you argue that Scandinavian food is worse than British? Why would I?
Yes,
Why would I say this? I don't know a lot of
but
Scandinavian
also
food.
yes.
I thought it's close enough.
You don't like talking like traditional Scandinavian, yes.
Meat and vegetables
obviously.
usually, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's the same
it's
sort
kind
of
of the
thing.
same, but like even less. Like,
Well, it's the case that like it's cold countries that probably don't have, I don't know, some of the same resources maybe historically. I don't know. When I think of Denmark, though, I think historically a lot of these Nordic countries had like a huge trading network, right?
I did not carve the tail. Come back and carve the tail. So.
I will. What are some like
Better.
typical Scandi meals other than just meat and potatoes?
Meat and potatoes
It's just meat and potatoes, right?
and preserved fish. And
Oh, like it's a lot of pickled stuff though, right? That stuff's
Yeah.
great. It's really good for you.
yeah, okay. Stuff that's really good for you isn't necessarily very tasty.
Like sauerkraut and stuff. The British don't
Yeah.
do enough pickling for me. Not enough
I
fermenting.
hate vinegar.
I used to hate vinegar when I was a bit younger. I went through a phase where I really liked salt and vinegar like crisps, and then I really hate vinegar.
As a kid, I was like into it, but like now I'm like
Where's this tail? Not on the map.
in the room.
Oh, it's the boss.
Shove it. It might have faded if it's despawned, I don't know. No, I see it. It's still here.
Where are you? Here.
It's not on me.
Oh, is this it? Oh, did I already get it? It's this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already got it. I mean,
Or
historic
without a
Dutch
scoring.
food's also boring. You have shit like stampot, where you put potatoes and like kale in a saucepan, boil them together, and then get a potato masher and stamp them together, and that's why it's called stampot, because you stamp them in a pot.
Oh my god, it was looking asthmatic.
A little asthmatic.
Yo, two gems.
British food does get a bad rap. Britain has some fantastic food, but we lost a lot like during World War, right? A lot of countries did as well, but like a lot of classic recipes basically died off during rationing and after rationing, when globalization slowly started happening and people were discovering new things. Old stuff was forgotten, and a lot of old traditional stuff was killed off. Not that I mean, a lot of it was probably trash, but I'm imagining there was probably some really nice stuff that's just been forgotten. Didn't have a global market. Some dude in fucking Scarsborough knew how to make it. He died. Food died with him. Americans bring up stargazy fish pie when it's only out of a small part of Cornwall. I didn't know about that until last week. The like fish sticking out of a pie thing. I like relish.
Right, I've got an alternative. Wait, no,
Is
you
it
can't-
Gormagala?
No, it's actually yeah. It's just back to Gormagala.
What
But
was
this
it?
one's a better Gormagala because now it's even easier to get to him, and he can't run away.
We fought him so much, I haven't gotten a single feeler yet.
You've got to break his fucking skull in when he's angry.
Oh, I've not been doing that. I could make most of his set. What's his set bonus? Preview? What is it? Skill info. Infect you with Frenzy when against large monsters. Do I want that?
Where it raises your affinity when you're cured of frenzy.
Oh, antivirus. When infected, makes it easier to overcome the frenzy. Oh, so it's like a glass cannon sort of thing? Like you become a bit... You get like this affliction, but it also cures you and then you get a bonus. Whoa, +3. Plus 15%
Yeah.
affinity. That's really
So
good.
everything is like 2-piece Arkveld and 2-piece Gormagala, and my textures are not loading here as well. This is so fucking awesome in Minecraft.
You cure frenzy by hitting things. Oh.
Yeah, everything's like you beat for brave and you build like 2-piece gore and maybe 2-piece Arkveld, or if you get a little quirky, you want a little bit more damage and a bit more glass cannon, or you go 2-piece gore and you go 2-piece Volgar Anjanath.
Have we fought Volga
And that's
Ashton?
pretty much, yep. Yes.
I don't seem to have the armor.
Got him. Guardian Volgar Anjanath.
Oh, Guardian Volga. Okay.
And that's it. That's the endgame sets for melee.
Coalescence? No. Oh, Will.
And then
An
you
additional
throw on
stamina
some
gauge.
crit boost. You throw in some weakness exploit, some flair,
Okay. Well, maybe I'll make some Gormagala set stuff then. What looks fun? I could just make the pieces that I can already make that don't need the feeler, and then maybe make the feeler pieces out of what was the other character?
Emma.
Oh, I
Jonathan
don't see.
Wilds.
What was the boss you were saying earlier? Like the big boss.
Arkveld.
Where is Arkveld in this list?
We're HR 40.
Oh, I've not fought him yet. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna post one, but then I was like, oh wait.
Well, maybe I'll make a couple of pieces of gore just to switch things up. You know? Who cares?
Yeah, just to be brave.
Just to do a thing, you know? I'm gonna press some buttons.
You could do like a sleep build. You could do something different.
Nah. I'm gonna equip like 3 pieces of better gear so I stop getting carted by this fucking monster. I only managed to make 2
But
pieces.
yeah,
but-
the belt and the shoes apparently. And then you'll be making the gloves and the helmet of Volga, and then you make an arc body.
Well, I've just made a gore body, but whatever. It's good enough. It's all the same. I'm sure we'll have a million pieces by the end anyway. I thought I had a
Really, if I change the
handicraft jewel.
textures, they will load.
Why can I not fit a handicraft? Oh, handicraft probably goes in the weapon, doesn't it? Oh, I can't equip it then. That's a pain. I need to get a better
Come on the
weapon. Then.
quest.
Oh,
Go
sorry.
for Gormagala.
Gormagala? What's he like?
Gormagala, he's just new and he's just here.
Do I
Like,
learn
yeah.
how to use offset attack with the hammer? What is the offset attack? Is that the one where you jump in with like the hook shot? I've not really been using it much, I'll be honest. I've just been hitting like stuff with a big hammer. Like it's been fun, you know? Oh, arena. I see. Alright, I'm here, dude. You can stop worrying so much about how you're going to defeat this Gormagala.
Thanks. I made sure to stand above, so I wasn't fighting him. So that you can get the full experience of fighting Gormagala for the first time.
Gormagala? From Monster Hunter 4?
Ah,
Whoops. I thought that was going to make me charge forward.
oh dear.
It'll be fine.
I can't save me.
Whoops. It's a counter used when charging at a monster attacks you at the last second. I think I've used it by accident a couple of times. Blank said I made some really good moves at some point, completely by accident.
To be honest, it's not something you need because, you know, this game doesn't need it to be any easier.
It's just nice to have different buttons to press, I guess. You get a different particle. I love gore completely intentionally. Think about what you're writing in Blank.
I love Gore.
You're a Live League fan.
I don't know if I like it in the same way Blank likes it.
Oh.
I like it.
Yeah, I missed the mid-2000s internet when your friend would send you a link and there was a 50% chance it was like a really cool Flash game, or it was like some dude having his like ass ripped open by a chainsaw. It was just like no in between. Things are different.
There's definitely in-betweens. I think I was in the in-betweens.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think I found a lot of stuff that's in between that.
There's not much in between. There's cool stuff and then there's
a lot of
bum torture.
I
It
think
would be called like
about that.
56 men, 1 chainsaw blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
You know, oh, I'll send it to you.
Thank you.
You know what? We can recreate that. Do you want me to hit his feelers, right?
Yeah.
Are they not horns? Are they like wobbly little things?
Little peeps.
Ah. My stamina bar's really low. Not to worry.
Maybe you should cook a meal.
I could just eat, but like I could also just, I can just not. I thought he was about to fly to a different nest for a second. Ow.
I mean,
Dude, having more armor does help. Instead of getting one shot, I'm getting half
I
shot.
saved us. stun lock. I saved this again. Oh, the third stun lock. But now his feelers is gone.
This is what we played the steak minigame for. It is. I've actually got some of them in my hotbar. I could just eat one. Oh, it's me, an English person. That's just how I introduce myself. What does wildin mean?
You're wildin'. You're wildin' out here.
Does that mean like
You're
going
getting
cray cray?
crazy.
Is that the same as getting it started in here?
No.
Or is it getting started in half?
Like with every fiber within my body, which
What's-
isn't much because I'm not a vegetarian,
Oh yeah, yeah, you got bad poos, haven't you?
but
Who was that like?
I've been good on my fiber. Even my snacks have been like fruit and nut bar type things.
Oh yeah.
Like they're like blitzed so much into a grainy paste. My fiber's been good. I decided to not buy any more of it though and get some jerky instead because I needed some cow chunks.
Oh, just straight up jerking it. By it, well, let's just say I need the salted meats.
Yeah.
What is jerky? It's just dried, cured.
Yeah,
Beef.
jerky.
Yeah. Do they chemically do anything to it? Or it's just dried, so like the
Usually
sun.
not really. Maybe, like, I mean, these ones obviously they have like flavors and stuff.
Yeah. Like
Usually it's just like
barbecue or something.
salt. I'm gonna bonk those fields.
If he could like let me.
Who's that? I'm seeing like half-second windows here.
Yeah, but my hammer is slow, you see. Ow. Perfect dive. He has a nice theme.
Music tangent.
What?
What? Turn the higher.
I mean, I guess you'd only hear
town
half of
things.
it. Yeah?
Yeah.
I think I don't hear them. Like, if you ask me now what the town things are, I wouldn't be able to answer.
I just don't like them. Okay.
It's not the farming guild music, I tell you that shit.
We need more farming guild music, surely. Also, tree jig. Really get the mind crumbling.
I like the Banjo-Kazooie music though. Do you have fond memories of when you introduced me to OSRS and we walked around together and looked at trees and shit? I think about that sometimes.
Think
People-
about it's so easy to just give somebody heroin and they get addicted.
Thanks for like the 5,000 hours worth of gaming, by the way. Crazy that like incremental gameplay is like something you think about, right? Like when you get
Yeah.
tiny upgrades and then it's like hundreds of those constantly. Oh yeah, sure, I'll fish for 50 hours while I'm doing nothing else so I can get the fucking Mauritania Elite Diaries. Why not?
I think there isn't like a single person out there that would dislike RuneScape.
You have to give it a good shot
think-
though.
They have to like give it an attempt, but once you get past it to the point that you're able to play it, like when you're able to do something on your own in it, and then accomplish something on your own in it.
That's worrying, yeah. When you start having your own little checklists, mental or otherwise.
Yeah, because I think that's what like. Once you were free to do like stuff on your own, you're like, oh yeah, I've just like got these levels that you told
Yeah.
me to get to do this quest. I'm like, oh yeah, good. That's it. It's game over for you because now you're gonna you know you can play it alone.
I think I
do
got
stuff
like
alone, and there's always
60
something to
woodcutting
do.
levels or some shit bullshit.
Yeah. I think just getting somebody to that Which should be at like different points in the game. Like getting someone to that level is like the struggle.
That's the problem with
Once
leagues,
they're
though.
in
It gets
they're
people there
addicted,
so quick.
they're addicted.
Clicky clicky. I'm gonna be killed and eaten.
I think so.
You want to not play on autopilot. Tommy said that there's some mods to increase the difficulty. Have you looked at those, Blank? Or are you not interested in modding? Or have you just maybe playing other games as well? It's always the thing, I guess. It's a shame that the game you just bought is easier. You don't want to mod difficulty too much. I mean, you could give it a go, though. It's
That's
free.
the thing. Is I tried it and it worked because I died like twice in a row really quickly to Tempered Arcveld, but and then I was able to get it like past that. I just had to play a lot more cautious because I couldn't just like sit there and tank a hit.
Yeah. Well, it's just like if you're really bored blank, you could just try it for like an evening. It's mods are free, right?
Because you can tweak like how like the rate, like with some of the other ones as well. You can tweak like the rate that the wounds build up already and stuff.
You could even just turn off wounds. See how you feel about it. Maybe. I love his like cloaked wings. They're so cool. Whoops. They're gonna be stricter on mods in the next release. What do you mean?
Why? Who said that?
Blank. They're gonna to make it harder. They might detect when you're disrupt. They might detect when you're changing their HP. Really?
I feel like they won't.
Ranked speedrun things.
I-
Oh yeah, this could be an issue. It's a shame you can't maybe just play offline or something, and then play modded
Yeah.
without leaderboards.
No, I think all single player games should be you have to connect to the internet to play. I think it's a lovely feature.
I hate them.
I think,
Did you see? They're adding fucking dailies to Zelda. They're adding dailies and like a phone GPS. So if you do want to buy the 60, 70 euro game the second time, you can have a Google Maps.
Tail.
I can't wait for
And
And I can't wait for people to only be able to speedrun Tears of the Kingdom on Wednesdays when the random daily gives them like double damage or something. What a world. More yams.
yeah, I mean these all have guaranteed, guaranteed gem.
What do I do?
Oh, I
with
got
that?
another weakness exploit 3. I don't need another one, but that's nice.
Challenger? Teeth grinder. So a lot of cheating.
Do I need another one actually? If I use an archery weapon, I can use it.
And you said that's a higher HR when I get better Artian weapons, right? Or tempered. We haven't really fought a lot of tempered
Yeah,
stuff, I guess.
tempered big boys. So the tempered lords, and then Archveld and Gore tempered. What HR are you now?
I'll check in a moment. I'm just making a new piece of armor. No, I'm not. Yes, I am.
Oh, you're 40.
I'm 27.
You're 40.
Alright. Let's see. Yeah, so I need to make a new pair of gloves and hat from some other set. Could make the shard.
Make the hat, gloves from Guardian Fulgurage now. So we'll put them on your wish list.
Guardian Fulgur. Oh, this is Dogishma. Guardian Fulgur. Oh yeah, we've just not fought this monster. And, oh, it comes with antivirus as well? No, that's on
you're
the
looking-
main piece.
Your thing's on the left, the new stuff's on the right.
Oh. Agitator, maximum might.
Yeah.
I mean, I want the full helm, obviously. Alright, I need a fang, nose bones, a thunder sack from a special monster.
Probably Red Owl or something.
I have 2 of them out of 3. Your You're 22, Blank?
No way.
I felt like you mentioned this the other stream, and I was like,
Blank mentions this all the time.
I don't know. I mean, we're all the fucking same age.
Wait.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. You're
I'm
young.
not 40.
Well, no. You're turning 23 in a month. Congrats. It makes me feel better about my age comment. I mean, 20 to 30... It's just a couple fucking years of your life gone, right? What do I want to do? Do we need to fight tempered Fulgur, like, or regular Fulgur Anjanath or something? Make those pieces.
Yeah.
Do you...
Meal
Yeah.
at the camp.
Blank, do you know where the Thundersack comes from?
Maybe Raydal or Fulgurantioneth.
Oh, maybe I can tell in the
Yeah,
monster
you
manual.
can use the book.
Large
The book
monster
will help
list.
you.
Raydal was this one. No, I don't want to find him. I want to know what he does. Earplugs. That's not helpful. Oh, unlockable titles. Oh, here we go. Wing, Talon, Scale, Shell, Thunderhorn, Tail, Certificate Plate. So it's not this, it's something else. There's a rewards menu in the quests if you check the quests themselves. Oh, it tells you what the monsters would drop. So that's
Wilds textures are loading.
Oh, here we go. I would do an optional, I guess. So I want... let's look at Fulgur Anjanath first. Where's that? What does he look like? This one. Oh, he does it. Fulgur, he does everything. Oh, I probably should do a lucky voucher, whatever. It will remind me, right? Right.
Having this issue, find Steam and uncheck compatibility options.
Huh.
What?
Do you also want to fight Fulgur? Should I wait?
Oh no, you start.
Okay. That's really the
I
fastest
love like
one.
people's fixes where it's like you can do this, then after you've got to restart your computer and or Steam. But if you're restarting your computer, Steam is restarting.
Yeah. It might be written
You
by
can't end or
ChatGPT.
Steam.
The music's spooky. I don't trust any text written online anymore. If I read it, I just assume it's written by a AI.
I don't know, they've got like an anime picture though.
It's a fucking CIA agent, dude. He's trying to get into your inner circle.
It's got like the Dashi J anime character.
Ashi J anime.
Red
Oh, Alstoffo? Alstoffo?
No, the other, not the Alstoffer, the other one that he had.
I don't remember.
7 image. There's-
Have you sent me a Discord photo?
I don't know who that character is because I've never seen it. But I know she's popular.
Oh, Satania from Gabriel Dropout. You see, that show came out in like 2016, so I know it. And also read the manga. But she was popular with reddit.com/r/anime when that was a place that you could go on and not feel horrible. People would actually talk about the episodes and shit. It was crazy. You hate your flesh cage. Care for your flesh cage and it will care for those trapped within. Polish the flesh cage. Give it a little pat on the head. Tell it it's doing a good job. It didn't decide to be a flesh cage, but it's trying its best.
Changing one of the episodes.
I guess there's no normal
Maybe
under there.
Stable smart.
Oh, yeah. Do you only get one nose bone per Anjanath, or can I get multiple? Because I just broke it. I'm wondering if I'm gonna have to fight this guy like fucking 8 times. Maybe it'll just be a drop as well. Whoops. Wow.
Tactics, isn't it?
Your flesh cage is inevitable and you do not want it, yet you have it. Here we are.
See if Steam has any.
Through the power of the flesh cage, you can play Monster Hunter. It can't be so bad.
Maybe this is just my life.
Moi.
Blank, have you had any issues with the textures deciding one day
To become
just not
small.
load? Like I can put them on, like they're the same on lowest as they are on high, and they just never load. They never appear.
Did you update your NVIDIA drivers when you got your new monitor?
My graphics card is an AMD, so I know. Not paid my NVIDIA drivers, but no, I did not.
Oh, sorry, not NVIDIA. I mean graphics card drivers. I just
There isn't an update.
Okay. My first suggestion would have just been to downgrade to like the ones from last week, but it's probably not an issue.
No.
He doesn't have that issue now. They don't have that issue. Fuck.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm done.
Cox gun. You're getting cancelled.
You'd think I wouldn't forget, considering I have about a 100% rate of my chat becoming trans. It would be simple to just default to they at this point. Here we go. It's the pipeline. You watch one Breath of the Wild stream, a year later you're thinking, well, maybe the flesh cage could use some improvements. It's over for you.
There's been room for upgrades.
Upgrades, side grades, downgrades. You can fuck with the flesh cage if you like. There's a treat. I'm saying my streams are a pipeline, Blank. Yes.
I can't say. I'm too full of tempered Gorbagal.
Yum. This stream is a machine that turns computer science students into trans Americans. Doesn't matter where you're from or what you started doing originally, it's inevitable. And eventually you will also like Vermintide. I'll force it upon you. Trans Brits? Oh, you're not late in the pipeline yet, Andrew. Do you think Blank started off as an
Where
American?
am I in the pipeline?
I don't know. You haven't discussed. Is there something you need to discuss?
No, I was just
I'm
wondering.
here for you, buddy.
Like, surely I'm in the pipeline somewhere.
I don't know if you've watched it.
I
Though.
just want to know where I am.
How do you feel about rats?
Well, I don't like them.
No, you're quite early on then. You're gonna take a bit of
Pet rats,
convincing.
And they were fun.
Okay, no, actually, well,
In general,
there's something we can do there.
rats are.
Chat, deploy the stripy leg socks. You got a project.
Maybe it's not just that, but like, also got to be like a German viewer or something. It
Yeah.
never a German viewer.
German viewer.
German.
You were never a German viewer. Otto. Yeah, actually, Northern Line's quite popular in the trans pipelines these days.
I've also never watched Northern Line, so maybe that's some sort of requirement.
Yeah.
Maybe you're like just like you're one step along the way, but there's like other steps.
There's a lot of stamps. We all love rats. Yeah.
Big creature to catch in my net.
You feel
Yes.
more in between first and trans, by the way. Still figuring it out. Yeah, it's a process, isn't it? Oh, I completely forgot about the fucking special move where you crack every bone in their body. I have not been doing that shit.
I mean, I asked you like a couple times, and you didn't do it.
I was not listening to that shit. Odogaron's here, though. It's just like Monster Hunter World. My cat's saying they're fighting each other, but I think they're fighting me.
I'm exploding. You hear now? No, I'm exploding. Ooh.
We all go flying. Sneak attack! Sneak attack!
Sneak attack.
What sneak attack? No, I'm downed.
It's like if you wear the Guinea Mantle, you get a sneak attack, and if the monster loses sight of you, you get a sneak attack. You just gotta hit the sneak attack.
Dude, it's just
Sneak?
like Metal Gear. I seem to have only gotten one nose piece from this level.
Alright, I've stunlocked the monster, and now he is forced to stand still. I'm going to do it again. Oh no, never mind. But I'm doing it again anyway.
I
Very
wonder
efficient of me.
how aggressively binary people feel about quantum computers. You tell people that you can just do shit at the same time. And there's like stakes other than on or off. They'll be like, yo, you're gonna break my WEPS lock on my router with that shit.
I'm going to stunlock the monster.
Yeah? When?
Yeah. Again. Right now.
When?
I'm gonna do it again.
Hang on, he's loading up an
I
attack.
can't reach it.
Watch out, he's swinging his tail, dude.
What if I do it one more time if I can reach that tail? I can. Yeah. Video gaming.
I do love smacking stuff with that hammer though.
Oh, tail.
My cat sounds a lot like my mum.
Half the tail.
Where is it? You know?
And I've had to live through these 6 seconds and I'm going to explode.
The 6 seconds would be allowed forever.
Yeah.
I got a sack. I got lots of sack. I feel like I can't make all the armor pieces though. Wow. Okay, let's see what I can make.
You can make me smile.
Alright, don't have to lie to my face. Alright, let's see. Volga... I don't want to make an ingot helm anymore, that's okay. I want to make Volga Vambraces. Compeki. I need to make a helm, I need to get 2 nose bones. I have a feeling that I need to kill him twice. Could I just go in, break his nose, run out? Go in, break his nose, run out? Twice? Or do you have to actually finish the mission to get the item? Because it said I got it, like it showed me the pickup message, but I don't know if you really got it.
I mean, what you can do is you can check your areas and see if you've got a Volga Engineer. And then if you have one, it will show you
just in the
different
area.
rewards. And like each monster will have like different rewards. If it has like a white question mark, that isn't the big sack, or maybe it is the big. Yeah, with the big sack, that's like just different monster parts. So that could be like another alternative way that you can get more drops. Otherwise, I think just killing the monster, because I don't know what it says in the book. I have to look.
I'm doing this for the armor.
Yeah, no, I know. But like in the book, it'll tell you where you get the monster part from.
Yes, from his nose bone.
Is it only from his nose bone?
Oh, only? I don't know about that. I'm assuming so, but I can see if I can check. Large field guide has now gone to the top. Curious. Where is he?
Because it might just be a normal material.
Yeah, I just
that
got
you just
unlucky
get from,
maybe.
like, yeah.
It says nosebone, frequency 3 star. which makes me think.
Yeah, so I suspect you can get more.
It
I
also
don't know.
says, yeah, it says broken parts, nose, and fang, and I feel like I've gotten fangs a lot. There don't seem to be any in my areas, by the way, from what I can tell.
So you can get it from broken parts 70%, target reward 8%, and carbs 13%.
Carbs, okay. Oh, they're actually kind of rare, though.
Yeah.
Go to do another one or something else? I can do like one more mission.
We can do another. I can see if I've got any investigation, but I doubt it.
Alright, while you're doing that, I'm just gonna load up the optional and then we can cancel it if you find one.
It'll be, yeah.
Unless there's a quest with 2 of them, I kind of doubt
It'll be a
it.
combined one if I have one. Let's see.
Oh, you could do that, yes. You get the items as soon as you break it. Oh, okay, let's maybe do that. Like, I go in, break his nose, because it happened in the first, like, 2 minutes.
Okay, well you can do that then.
Yeah, I'll just do it. You don't have to join if you don't want to. What's up with the woke leftists? When are we going to get sleepy rightists, you know? People need to be a bit more sleepy, I think.
I don't think so. I think you're far too sleepy.
I'm really sleepy. I've been so sleepy the last few days. I can't sleep. It's weird, I'm sleepy, but I can't sleep. Been playing Monster Hunter for an hour and chat's already talking about worms in brains. Where the fuck is this dog taking me?
I haven't.
Yep.
Yeah, all dogs go to heaven.
Oh yeah. I was thinking of the song Stairway to Heaven.
Have you not seen the movie yet?
I think I have, yeah.
I feel like
Is
makes
that the
sense.
frightening one? Or the sad? Is that the one with hell, where the dogs are like burning in fire?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's like a really messed up like kids film.
Yeah. There's a couple of those. There was like a live action kids film that was like the bridge to something. And like some fucking like the like kids like friend fucking drowns in a river and then the film ends. It's like it's them like crossing a river to like go to like magical adventures. And then one day they just find like one of the characters just drowns and then he's really sad and the film ends.
Stuff into Google. It's at the bridge to Heron.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. It's meant to be like one of those things that like teachers show kids so they get used to the idea of death. But it's kind of fucked up. You watch shit like, normally you watch like a children's fantasy film. Shit's not so bad. Alright, Black, did I just break this monster's nose and not get the nose bone? Should I just leave and come back? Or do you get multiple breaks? Because I would think he has 2 nostrils, but maybe that's not how this shit works. I think he broke a wound. Okay. Okay. Oh, I got one. There we go. So I just leave the mission and come back? Is there a restart the mission button? No. There it is. Okay, yeah, that'll take like 1 minute. If I do that a bit faster next time, I can do it again. Hi. When's the fishing stream? I don't like fishing in video games. I never got it, really. I like fishing in the Zelda games enough, but like, it's not something I'm gonna sit and do for hours.
You're not a real gamer. If you
I don't
don't
know.
like fishing and video games.
I did the fishing in Genshin as well to get like the fucking the catch, and that shit was just tedious.
It's like fishing in RuneScape.
I don't like I like fishing in RuneScape sometimes. I like sitting at Otto's Grotto listening to the music, even though I don't do that
so just,
anymore.
like,
That's chill.
create an Otto's Grotto around your PC and then fish in every video game. And then you'll be happy.
I like the stupid vibes and the giant hill and the music. It's nice. Lately I've just been doing it outside Cox, you know, dude? You ever do Cox fishing? Oh,
And I go fishing at Cox. For Cox.
you fish for Cox. With the fish barrel, you fish outside Cox on Mount Quidawautum. It's like 1 click away from a bank. So you can fish for like a few minutes. You get all the barbarian fishing XP. You bank it. Takes like 10 seconds and then you go back to fishing. It's really comfy. It's like 50k fishing XP now. And it's easy. I think it's more chill than Karambwans. Sometimes the spots don't move at all. They usually maybe move once. In like a couple minutes. It's not so bad.
I think most of your base fishing trawler.
I did fishing trawler at the start. I did it while watching the Overwatch cartoons because I'd never watched them.
You know, you just go there, you click the bucket, and you get your 7,000 fishing experience now. And you're like, yes, this is check.
Yo. I think I just parried. Oh yeah, you haven't fixed it yet. I got a pelt. My monster sounds a lot like a Digimon. I did it. Maybe. Nice parry, thank you.
I just LOD. It's when I go through and I like disable every single mod to realize that none of it affects anything. And it's just the game. The game will just sometimes randomly launch and not have the textures work.
I think I've not been looking... Like, I'm playing the game, but I feel like I'm not looking at it. You know? I don't think I'm looking at the textures. I don't know. Maybe I'm the problem.
I mean... I think we're, like, just very different in terms of, like, things that we, like, pay attention to in games.
That's true. That's true.
I like my games being, like, nice eye candy.
I think I do when I first
you just
download
like
it, and then I immediately forget. You know?
I feel like you're, like, very gameplay, focused.
Yeah, I mean, I talk about how much I like old games. They look like
Yeah.
shit.
Whereas I wouldn't, like, I can't play Half-Life 2 because they're so gross.
It's a shame.
It looks so bad, and like you walk around like an old game, you walk around in old games and stuff. It's like
You play RuneScape though, but I guess it's stylized, and you
Yeah.
like the style.
yeah, exactly.
It's
Like
unlike
generic old games, but like they're not generally stylized.
Yeah, that's true. Or if they are, it has to be like a style that you like.
Yeah, it's like Pokemon games. You play old Pokemon games.
Oh, all Pokemon games. I think Pokemon Crystal is one of the prettiest pixel art games. It's so nice, especially on the Game Boy, like color. I don't think there's really much that compares. It's a nice looking game. Do I have a 20%, 25% chance of no sharpness loss? Sounds kind of comfy. Flight Duel. Oh, I don't have an airborne. I should definitely equip that then. Water attack, blast attack, blast attack. My weapon doesn't have a special effect, I think. No. Critical elements, not useful. Charge is not for me, apparently. Guard? Decreases the impact of attacks and reduces stamina depletion. That seems like it could be nice. Well, guarding, never mind. Thunder attack, ice attack, dragon attack. None of this shit's useful. These are all Charge Master? Elemental down. Like, none of this shit's useful.
I would just be like, you want focus. Probably.
I don't think I have focus though. Is the issue? No
Just,
gems.
like,
at least.
slap on like any old shit because it doesn't really matter.
I was just reading them because I've not actually gone through and read them yet. Oh,
So you'll want.
oh, I'm stupid. I'm equipping stuff on the wrong hammer. I did this last time. I'd only use one hammer. Hang
So you
on.
get like an element.
Yeah.
You're gonna want crit boost to level 5. You probably want a slugger at level 1. They're getting this through like a triple gem down that Artian thing.
Yeah.
See what else have they put on here?
Let's get an expert.
Mostly just crit boost. They've just stacked out crit boost.
I keep putting stuff on my secondary hammer though, so all of this is pointless. So I'm just not going to use that other hammer.
Oh, and a tenderizer. A crit boost 3 and a tenderizer 3.
Okay, I don't
So
have
they
those
don't even
yet.
use focus.
Oh. I think I don't have the slots. I might have some giant gems like the masterwork one, but I just can't equip it yet.
Just like everything's crit boost.
Yeah.
Everything's weakness exploit. The same as it's always been.
Yeah.
I know great sword uses focus. So that's why I was assuming hammer would use focus.
I'm maxing out my protection
Great
jewels.
sword probably matters more because it affects how fast you attack, whereas focus on hammer doesn't particularly affect how fast you attack. I don't think, like hugely.
Yeah.
Whereas it affects like every attack on greatsword, every like major attack anyway.
Leap jewel sounds nice. Oh no, brace. Do I not have full flinch free yet? Yeah, that seems nice.
I quite like adaptability on armor. Oh my god, I just watched Alma kick a bird.
Adaptability.
Yeah, it's just like the lazy man's.
Negates environmental damage.
So I don't have to like yoink a bug off the wall.
Oh, no, I'm
So
not.
once I didn't have like a lot of decorations and I had all like the shit ones, I would throw that one.
Oh, Destroyer. Increases part damage and damage dealt when conditions are met. With a
Yeah,
focus
you-
strike.
Yeah.
Part breaker. That seems useful.
I use quick sheath as well.
Quick sheath. Do I have one? Oh, sheath jewel, yeah. Honestly, dude, maybe I just have like a bunch of quick sheath. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever I've got
good
now is fine.
decorations on me, so I can tell you what I've got.
I think I just don't have the slots on my current hammer. I could make a
So I have,
non-Artian
like-
hammer.
Sheath, destroyer,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Oh.
And an adapt actually.
I could make... Yeah, I could make other hammers, I suppose.
I have like a chain gem as well, a chain deco, chain
Oh, yeah.
decos.
Oh, the bird hammer looks
Why?
fucking silly.
Throw a weakness exploit on.
Alright, I think I'm gonna be happy enough with whatever I've got here. I've got some decent gear. I'm gonna disappear. I updated my quick bar to have my mantle on it now. Oh, if you hold down left shoulder, it tells you your HR. It just holds it above your head and your friend code. Useful.
S sexy.
Yo. Camden. You're going to another concert. Oh. Good luck. New challenge for anxiety. You're going to figure out a hotel that isn't 200 quid for one night. I mean, you don't have to stay in Camden. It's easy to get to Camden. I don't know about London hotels, because I always have family to stay with, so I can't give advice. Perhaps it's still expensive even if you're further out. Or maybe you don't want to be far away from your hotel. It's also a point.
I think you should stay at the Ritz.
Stay at the Ritz. They make good crackers, I think.
I think they make a lot of good food there.
Yeah, I've heard good things about the
Hope
Ritz
so.
Hotel. Yeah. It's all going to be like French shit though, right? Like cream and animal that you have to
Maybe
eat
it will
under
be.
a secret blanket.
But I feel like for the money that you're spending, like, it's got to be good.
What if they just give you a fucking Tesco's croissant, a slap on the ass, and then off you go?
I'm sure the Ritz is pretty cheap at the restaurant. What,
Yeah.
like 300 quid a meal?
What? Right, hang on. I was gonna quit, but I wanna see.
How much is it?
The Ritz London menu. Sample menus. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it
a
looks
monster.
like a 7-course.
It's for Monster Hunter. It says a la carte. No? Alright. Won't be able to get back because it ends at 11. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, there's late night
7
tubes and stuff.
courses, you know what that would be.
Fucking hell. The Epicurean Journey. Hey, Chris,
it's
do you
only
want to eat
two- it's
cheese?
only-
Yeah.
It's only £215 a person.
Tomo and I are
seven
looking at the
courses.
Ritz, Chris, if you want to join in.
We're gonna go to the Ritz.
£200? £200 for a 7-course meal? Not something I think I'd ever do, but if I was like a 60-year-old dad, that was
That's
like my
not that bad.
60th,
It's
that's... Yeah.
very reasonable.
Honestly? If it's like one thing you do, like once, easy, yeah. Do they have cheese at the Ritz?
For sure.
To go with the crackers,
They'll-
right?
I mean, to be honest, if you're getting a room at the Ritz, you can ask them to bring you anything.
First causes.
They'll get you cheese. If you need cheese, they'll get
No,
you cheese.
roast quail! How's the quail roasting? He doesn't have hands. Dude, it's just meat. Fucking deer, veal, pigeon.
They'll have a vegetarian option.
No, they won't. It's the Ritz.
What do you
Oh, a selection of artisan cheese served from our trolley. £33. That's cheaper. It's going to be... Oh, inform me if you want the vegetarian menu. Actually, London Mitch menu, vegetar...
You just said London Midge menu.
Oh, yeah, one beer. A lovely beer.
Want some midges?
Oh, Midge. Yeah, sure. I misheard you then.
Fly.
I thought you were being crude.
No. I was just repeating what you said.
Lovely. What have you said? Oh, it's McNando's DMing me. I assume last day if it's the case with the badge. Ah, I've missed it. Then, let's play Apex in the future, buddy. There you go. That's how I socialize.
Let's play. Tommy has abandoned me.
Yeah.
He refuses to
Also,
play.
maybe we could play trios with him. I don't know if he's got. He's probably got a team. He probably plays with people. Heirloom beetroot, goat's cheese and avocado, Delicia pumpkin, black garlic and sage. £33, £36.
Too much fiber in it for me. For my
Brassica.
liking.
Oh, they call it brassica. That's fancy. I know from RuneScape that means cabbage.
Yeah, I know from horticulture that means cabbage.
I think I knew it as from
Other
from
brassicas, such as
brassica,
broccoli.
brassica. Yeah, I mean it's that sort of fractally leafed family of lads.
It's probably not all
Probably
fractals.
some kind of kale as well might be related.
Probably.
Anyway,
Brassica's huge.
yeah, big family in it.
Everything's in brassica.
Yes, Chris, cheese in the oven time. I'm gonna end my stream, and then Chris and I are gonna eat cheese. It's nighttime for nighttime cheese.
Why don't you put Chris in the oven?
I would never do that.
She can't hear.
Oh, she can't. All right, let's see. What do you
Yeah.
think? 180.
She doesn't know that I said you should put Chris in the oven.
Can you do a grocery shopping stream? Blank. No, that's illegal. She heard you.
She didn't hear me.
She said that's illegal in my Twitch chat. I've been live for 2.5 hours. The only message
I
is
thought she was in
from
the room.
Chris saying
I thought she was in the room.
she's not in the room. She's typing in my Twitch chat. This is how we communicate. I've been live for 2 hours on YouTube and Twitch. Twitch has been full of people, but YouTube, the only messages are, do you want to have cheese? Do they have cheese at the Ritz?
Wait,
Do you want
you
me to
wanna,
put
like-
cheese in the oven? That's illegal.
The real ones, they go to YouTube because it's easier to like just click that and not watch like an ad to then
Yeah.
send a message.
Yeah.
Also, Chris, you're not invited to the Ritz.
Yeah.
You're not getting any cheese there.
Tom and I are going to go on our next date. We're going to go to Forbidden Planet, buy a Miku for £400 import after the tariffs, and then be ran over by a taxi.
And then go to the
You're
Ritz.
invited to choose. Yeah, and then we're going to go to the Ritz, which I'll be able to afford by then. I'll have started some fucking... I don't know... cult.
That's the plan for the weekend.
No, it's a lot of travel.
The Ritz.
It's not to the Ritz.
To the Ritz.
It's a long train. Alright, well, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys on, like, Sunday or Monday. Including you, Tomu. You're a guys.
No.
No? Alright. Why can't you see Chris's
That
name?
guy.
She's talking on YouTube. I stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. It's the exact same stream. I just put it to both.
Do it twice.
Did it twice. So yeah, she's
Twice the hours.
it's twice the hours. Oh yeah, I get paid for twice as many hours at work because I just work twice but output it to 2 places. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go. Bye bye. Bye bye. Good night, chat. Explode into 40 pieces. Oh indeed. I'll see you guys in a couple of days. Bye bye.